Hey there folks, this is GreenyXI welcoming you right back to Let's Play Another Code. This is episode 12. In the last episode, we went to the courtyard, we checked out the flowers and the water system and the fountain, and we got the key finally to get into the silver bird room. That's what it was called, right? So let's head on in and see what Dee's up to. Yeah, go on and use the key. Okay. I'll do it manually then. Second spot key.
Alright. Dee!
Oh, Ashley.
Are you alright? You disappeared so suddenly, I didn't know what was going on.
The moment I heard your dad's voice, I felt like I was about to remember something. Next thing I knew, I was here. It's like I was summoned.
But why?
I remembered something. I stayed in this room with Father when I visited.
Really?
Wells brought a painting in that day, and he hung it here. He said Uncle Henry painted me. It made me so happy. I couldn't stop staring at it. But then Father's mood got worse and worse, and he kept drinking too. I was so sad to see him like that, so I left. I came back a little while later, and that's when I saw it.
Thomas, why?
Father? Father he was killed. Here, in the Silver Bird room.
Killed? You mean your father was murdered here?
Yes. That's where Father lay as he died.
So that stain on the ground. Oh.
I saw it happen. Father was on the floor, covered in blood. I remember a man standing next to him. There was such shock on his face as he looked at me. I can picture him now. It was Uncle Henry.
What? So Henry killed Thomas? His own brother?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dee. Why would he? How could he kill his own family? My mom was killed in the same way. Someone shot her, so I guess that's another thing you and I have in common. Dee?
Yeah. Ashley? Thank you for finding me. Now let's go find Jessica.
Okay.
Soundtrack in this game is so nice. Okay, we might as well have a look around this room while we're in, yeah, right? There is actually a crane in here as well. Ah, there it is. Ooh, easy finding. ZL. I get mixed up between ZL and L on Switch controls. Same with ZR and R. I get mixed up which one's which, kind of thing. And I don't know why. It should be so obvious and so easy to keep track of. But that's just me. Okay, fan after 60 years scanned. Okay, we're going to be doing quite a bit of reading now. I want to catch up with a few things that we've let slide a little bit, I think. We'll kick things off with what we just found. Why not? Number 12 is over there once we get through that door, and then 2 in the underground. Okay. A fan after 60 years. Thomas, an aspiring novelist, had several books published after leaving the island. Most of them were not received very well, but the detective novels he wrote under the pen name David Shields seemed to do very well. They were published in paperback, but they were far from bestsellers. More than a few of his volumes were cancelled before they were even completed. Thomas never gained notoriety as an author. I only learned of him after coming here. However, as I read one of his novels, I became captivated by his prose, and now I can say I've read nearly all of his works that can be found here in the mansion. Thomas passed away at age 36 after completing a long-form autobiography. I can't help but wonder what sort of adventures Detective Kyle Hyde would have gotten up to had Thomas lived longer. They're connecting them! Is this a big hint that they'll be bringing Hotel Dusk back as well? I don't know how well this game sold. I mean, it's not the highest budget, so I don't know. But Kyle Hyde is from Hotel Dusk. He's the detective, yeah. They're amazing games. I love the Hotel Dusk. Well, the first game. I can't remember too much about the second one. Oh my god, though. That's insane that they've put it in one of those. Anyways, this is the other thing we want to catch up with now. People! Lawrence. Lots of strange devices and hidden secrets all around the mansion. Like moving bookshelves, hidden rooms. I wish they'd done more, to be honest. The weird door knocker too. Did Lawrence build all these to make Henry and Thomas happy? If so, he was an awesome grandfather. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I wish they did more, like Resident Evil does a lot of them. Thomas Edward. Combination to the lock on Thomas's briefcase from the hidden library in the study turned out to be Dee's birthday. I think lots of people use a loved one's birthday for stuff like this, but it sure made Dee happy to know his dad thought of him like that. Along with the another key, we found a bunch of stuff that was important to Thomas. He was carrying his most important things locked behind the birthday of his son. Okay, didn't mention any deathy stuff there. Franny. I guess Franny and Dee were really close and played together all the time. They hid a treasure of shells and stuff from the island inside the piano. There were also some drawings on a table in the study that were done in invisible ink. I even found the hidden fireplace room because of a secret note in invisible ink that Franny left for Dee. I bet they would have liked to know that their fun little secrets would be useful to someone decades in the future. 2 seconds, I'm on a phone call.
This is. D. This is. Hmm. Hmm? Hmm? This looks like it's seen.
That was Father's. He used to carry it with him in a big case.
There's a paper stuck in there. Wonder what's written on it. This looks like Lawrence's will. Seems like a pretty important document. Why was it left stuck in Thomas's typewriter like this? This is...
Father.
Hmm. Hmm? Huh? D.
Hmm?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
Really? Was it my dad?
No. It was a woman's voice.
Wait a sec. Where was the voice coming from?
It came from below us. It's definitely coming from here.
Is anyone there? Please.
Is that... Now what? It won't open. There must be a key to it somewhere. Jessica! Jessica! Jessica!
Ashley,
Are you okay?
I think so, but I'm dizzy. Everything is foggy.
I'm so sorry I let you go alone. It was selfish. This is all my fault. Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I'm so glad you're safe.
Handcuffs? No good.
Thanks.
I found them outside. I was so worried about you.
Everything suddenly went dark. I must have been knocked out. When I came to, I was handcuffed to this beam.
That's horrible. Who would do something like that?
Bill.
Bill did this?
You know about him?
Dad told me.
You met your father?
Yeah. He told me a little.
He was my assistant and is absolutely brilliant. But he betrayed me. He tried to steal the research we did on this island.
Bill tried to steal another?
You knew Bill too?
I did. He used to work with Richard. I never expected him to turn up here. I ran into him right after I left you. He said that he'd take me to Richard. I shouldn't have trusted him. He knocked me out somehow once we got to the mansion.
I had no idea. But wait, Dad said he caught Bill.
Regardless, I'm so glad you finally met Richard.
Yeah, I found him. I asked him about another. And about Mom.
He told you what happened?
Yeah, we talked about it. So that's my dad, huh?
What do you mean? Where is he?
I was with him earlier, but he went off to do something else.
Do something else? He left you alone?
Yeah, he said he had to go start another. Jessica, about Dad, he definitely cares way more about his research than us.
That's not...
He said so. He told me he has to finish another. For Mom.
Richard said that. Really?
Yeah. Did you know about another?
Not really. Your father mentioned it a few times. Something about using it to save people from painful memories.
Yeah, he told me that too. He said Bill stole the keys he needs to start it. So, we split up. I went looking for the keys while he looked for you. But he clearly didn't find you.
Ashley.
I found a newspaper article about what happened to Mom. It said Dad was a suspect. You know the dream I always have? It's about the night Mom was murdered.
Oh.
That's why, isn't it? That's why you never talked about Mom or another.
You're right.
Why was Dad a suspect?
Listen to me. Richard found Sayoko that night, and because he was at the scene of the crime, he was a suspect.
Right.
He kept telling them he was innocent, and with no other evidence, they released him. They couldn't find another lead, so the case went unsolved. The false accusations devastated Richard. I confronted him as soon as he was released from custody. I asked outright if he killed Sayoko. He looked me right in the eyes and answered without a hint of guilt. He said, absolutely not.
He told me that too. That he didn't kill her. But
What is it?
he didn't look me in the eyes. It's hard to trust someone who acts like that.
Oh,
I'm just over all this. He isn't my dad. Can't we both just leave here? Together? I'll get those cuffs off you as soon as I can. There's gotta be something I can use around here.
Ashley, wait. Please, give Richard one more chance. He can help.
Why should I?
At the very least, he can get me out of these handcuffs.
But what about you? I can't leave you here. I just found you.
I'll be fine. Now go.
No, I don't trust...
I do. Please, Ashley. Believe in him. He's my older brother. And your father. Okay?
But I... Okay.
Once we get out of here, we'll go home. The three of us.
Yeah. You'll be safe here, right? I'll be right back with Dad.
Yes. Sayoko, protect her. Please.
I'm so glad you found Jessica.
Me too, but I don't think she could see you.
She's an adult. I'm used to it by now.
I guess.
More importantly, we can't let our guard down.
You're right. I can't believe Bill did that to Jessica, but I'll worry about it later. We need to find my dad. Where could he have gone? I think he was heading toward the courtyard. No good. It's locked.
Ashley, look. There's a ladder on the other side of the door.
You're right. Where do you think it leads?
That's the door to my great-grandfather's room.
All right.